Hello everybody, welcome. This is gonna be basically a day of the week of December the 9th to the 14th of 2024. This reading is gonna provide about what's going on through this situation, whether if you're having a good day, a bad day, whether you're gonna be having a good week or a bad week, but you have to focus about staying positive as much as you can, focusing on that way of having that how that experience is, because you need to have that way of how it goes. This is not going to be having like an experiencing theories or whatever it is. It's the way it goes, but you know not necessarily about how things are, but you need to look at them from a different way of how it goes, right? So you have to think to yourself and say, all right, well, I got this, I know what to do, I know how things are, and you do exactly what you're told to do. Be responsible how it is, be responsible how your feelings are and how you can do it and how you can understand it, right? So you have to believe that you can read between the lines, you can do whatever you want to do, but you have to make it all crystal clear how it goes. So I will do a Celtic cross reading, well, kind of, where I'm gonna get 6 cards, and this is how it is because it's going from from Monday to Saturday. Those are 6 days, but that'll be the 6 cards of it, right? So this is how it is because you need to figure out what's going to be happening on the Monday, the Tuesday, the Wednesday, the Thursday, the Friday, and the Saturday. So you need to figure out what's going on because you never know that you're going to have a good day. You never know you're going to have a bad day, but you need to focus on that. You need to have things in that perspective, and you have to think, okay, well, I got this. I know what to do, right? So you're in control. That's all it is, right? So that's what it needs to be. You need to focus on that. You need to focus on your priorities. You do what you can, but you have to focus on that. That's how it needs to be. So I hope you all like this reading. Please give a like, please give a comment, and enjoy that this is what it seems to be. And this is the way it kind of happens. So first things first, I'm going to shuffle on what's going on through the cards. Basically, it's the way of how it is. Knowing that this is just how it is, because I want to see it as it goes along. Knowing that this is just how it is because you need to figure it out and you have to understand that, right? So you have to focus on if you're having a good day, a bad week, or a good week. You have to focus on that, right? Because energies will switch around. You have to understand that, right? So you have to do what you can because that's the way it kind of happens, right? So you have to focus on that way and say, all right, well, I know what to do. I know how I can plan it out. This is the way it kind of happens because you need to think, all right, well, I got this, and then it's like, oh, well, I do, but then you're thinking, wait, no, I don't. So you have to focus and maintain about what's going on because you have to think to yourself and say, well, am I doing this right? Am I doing this correctly? Right? So you have to think and say, well, am I doing this correctly, and what's going on? So you have to believe that and say, all right, well, this is how it is, right? So you're going to look at this. You're going to say, all right, well, this is going to be a beautiful reading. It is beautiful, but the way of how this is, you have to go exactly how it is, right? You have to believe on how it is, and you have to focus on that, right? You have to focus on how it is in one way or another, so this is what's going on. So let's see if everyone's gonna have a good week or some type of bad week, whatever it is, but this is what's going on. So this is going to be very interesting on how this is, because I want to see this as a wonderful feeling. You're going to look at this reading and you're going to say, "Oh my, this is how it is." Look at this reading, isn't this? Yes. So this is a 6-card reading. It will focus on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday in that situation. So this is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So we're going to do all those. Okay, so we're going to figure this out and say, all right, well, this is what's going on. This is what's going on in that situation. So this is a very interesting reading. So I'm going to see what the universe is saying, and I'm going to see what's going on. So let's see. Let's focus on the Two of Swords, because you don't know which direction you're going to take, left or right. So you have the Knight of Pentacles reversed, followed by the Five of Cups reversed. So there's no grief here. There's no grief. Three of Swords reversed. There's no heartbreak. Okay. But the Four of Cups is upright because you're going to have a distraction. Alright, so you're going to have a distraction on the Monday. That's very bizarre. Okay. Now, what's happening on the Ten of Wands on a Tuesday? Knight of Swords reversed, so there's no drama in that situation. The Temperance reversed. Queen of Swords reversed. But the Hermit is upright because there's solitude. So you're going to maybe find a soulmate. You're going to have that distraction on that Monday. So maybe you're going to have a soulmate on a Tuesday. Maybe you're going to find it in one way or another. Maybe in that situation, okay? On a Wednesday, the Wednesday means you're going to have justice. So I'm going to see what's going on that day. The Four of Swords is upright, means they're resting on a Wednesday. It could be that. Or maybe you're going to be having some slow energy and you're going to rest about what's going on in that situation. A Thursday is the Two of Pentacles. Let's see. Six of Pentacles reversed. The King of Pentacles reversed. The High Priestess reversed. But the Knight of Swords is upright. So there's going to be trauma in that situation, because you're going to be feeling that there's always these wonky emotions that are going on in this situation. You think, okay, well, everything's fine, but then you think, no, it's not right. The Eight of Cups, let's see what that is. 10 of Cups reversed, followed by the Knight of Cups reversed. So there's no romance. But then you have the Two of Swords is upright. So you don't know which direction you're going to take, left or right. That's the same thing on a Monday, you know. So when it's on a Friday, you don't know which direction you're going to take, left or right. You could be dealing with another Gemini or Aquarius. I don't know. But you know what I mean, right? Now what's happening with this Nine of Pentacles on a Saturday? Wheel of Fortune is upright because you're going to have good luck. You know, that's what the reason is between it, is like, you know, behind it. It's the way of how you can look at it and think, okay, well, I got this. I know what I can do. I know what's going on. You know, you think to yourself, is like, well, this is the way of opportunity. This is how I can lack of it. You know, so I can see that. So let's see what's going on for a Monday situation. So you have the Wheel of Fortune reversed, so you're going to have bad luck on a Monday. Okay, so you're going to have bad luck on a Monday because you're going to have a distraction, but you're going to have a bad luck on that day. That's very interesting. Only you're going to have good luck on the Saturday. Do you see the difference? Yeah. Now what's happening with this Hermit card on a Tuesday? So the Justice reversed because you're not taking action right now. You're not going to take that action in one way or another. You're not going to take it. What's opposite of the Wednesday of the Four of Swords? So you have a I think it's suspension, I think. Oh, let me see. Yeah. Or suspension. Yeah, so there is some kind of type of suspension here in one way or another. There could be like no suspension in one way or another, but you're suspended, but you're not going to school or whatever it is. But you know what I mean, right? The Knight of Swords on a Thursday. I'm gonna check that out. Now, it says on that day, or I think it's basically the transformation reverse. So there's no transformation. There's no change. There's no change in this situation, right? There's nothing about that. What's upset on a Friday? Okay, so you have the Temperance reverse. So there's no healing on a Friday. That's very interesting. Okay, so what's opposite on the Saturday? You have the Magician, or I think it's the Magician, or is it the Magician or the Master? So you have the Devil that's reversed because you have no violence. Like there's no violence in this situation. That's very bizarre. So you have all these things and you think, okay, well, I got this, I know what to do. But then vice versa, no you don't. Right? Because you think that you're going to have all these things. You're going to think back and say, well, I got this, I know what to do. But then you think to yourself, like, well, this is not a good excuse. So I can see that. I can see what's happening in this situation. So, what's going on? What's going on for Monday? The Five of Swords is upright. Yeah, so you're going to have conflict. You're going to have revenge. You're going to have conflict on that day because now when you had when you have a distraction, okay, but then you have, the Wheel of Fortune, you're going to have bad luck. Then it turns into you're having having conflict in that situation. That's what it seems to be. What's happening with Tuesday? The King of Cups is upright, yeah, because could be passion here, or you could be dealing with another man situation, like another masculine man in that situation. What's also with this Wednesday? Wow, so the Six of Swords reverse, there is no movement right now in that perspective, but in a way it could be that. Alright, what's also with this Thursday card? The King of Swords reverse, there's no knowledge, nothing. Like there's no knowledge here in a specific way. What's happening on Friday? Three of Cups reversed. Okay, so you're not in a third party situation. You're not celebrating. What's also with a Saturday? The Judgment reversed. Yeah, because you're not taking action. See, there's the things that going on, right? This is the way of how you can be certified on how things are. You have to look at yourself and say, well, I got this. Yes, you do, but it doesn't make any sense. Right? Like, doesn't make any priorities of, oh, okay, I got this. I can see it as a good old picture. That's what I'm getting at. So what's going on with this Five of Swords here? Wow, look at that. The Hierophant reverse. Yeah, see, there's no guidance in that situation. Interesting. What's also with this King of Cups? The Justice reversed. Kids, you're not taking action. What's opposite on the Six of Swords? Temperance reversed. There's no healing. What's opposite on Thursday? The Lotus reversed. There's no action. There's no decisions. What's opposite on Friday? World reversed because there was something that was incompletion. Okay. What's opposite on Saturday? So you have the Five of Wands reversed. So there's no chaos. Not yet, but you know what I'm saying, right? Because you know how all these things are happening. right? Because the cards don't lie. They'll tell you the truth if it's good or bad. This is the way of how you can, the way of how you can, things will be in place, but then there is a specific way to do things, to do that priorities and say, well, I'll do this, right? So you think that, okay, well, everything's fine. But then you think, okay, well, it's not. So you can see that as a wonderful situation, right? So you think that, okay, well, everything's, doing okay. So it's like, okay, this is what's going on. So I'm going to see what the universe is saying. So what's going on for Monday? Three of Swords reversed. So there's gonna be heartbreak. Yeah, so you're gonna have heartbreak. Okay, on Monday. On Tuesday, the Ten of Cups is upright because you want everything that's gonna happen. Okay, what's opposite on a Wednesday? Five of Wands is upright because you're gonna have chaos. Right? So you're gonna have chaos after the heartbreak. That's how it is. Thursday, the Death card is upright because there's endings are gonna show up. That's what it seems to be. On Friday, you have Fortune reverse. You're gonna have bad luck on a Friday. Yeah. And then on Saturday, the Temptation is upright because you're gonna have healing. Yeah. Do you see a difference there? Do you see in motivation? That's what it seems to be. Right? So it's the way of how you can do it. And say, well, I got this. It's like, yeah, you do, but what's happening during this week, right? You think to yourself and say, well, this is like how it is. Like, this is like almost like the more in glory situation, but doesn't make any sense. So I'm going to do a 3 cards of the Three of Swords. So the Death card reverse, so there's no endings. The Sun reversed, there's negativity. And the World is reversed because there's incompletion. See, that's what seems to be on that day. Right? So when Monday it's going to be the Death card that represents like the endings. The Sun card reversed, represents like negativity. The World reversed because there's something that was incompletion on the Monday. On Tuesday, so you have the Death card that's reversed. Okay, so the Devil reverse, that must be violence and stuff. Okay, this is the Death card I'm talking about. This is the Devil I'm talking about. Okay, so they're 2 different cards, but you know what I mean. So the Death card represents the endings. So there's gonna be no endings. The Hangman reverse, there's no restrictions. And the Wheel of Fortune reverse, so there's gonna be bad luck. See, do you see a difference? You're gonna have a bad luck on that day. Something that's going to be incompletion, because everything is going to be incompleted, everything else, on a Monday. On a Tuesday, you're having bad luck. On a Wednesday, for this 5 of Wands, the Judgment reversed, the Moon reversed, and the Star reversed. So there's no inspiration on that day. There's nothing about that. Right? There's nothing about that. What's opposite on this Thursday? The Tower reversed, the Chariot reversed, and the High Priestess reversed. Yeah, see, there's no guidance, right? There's no guidance in that situation. I'll do 1 card for the Wheel of Fortune on Friday. The Fool reversed, there's no change. Okay, what's opposite on a Saturday? The Temperance reversed, so there's no healing, but then you're going to have healing. That's very interesting. The Judgment reversed, followed by the Hermit reversed because there's no solitude. Because you're not going to look at yourself and say, well, I got this. I know I can be in control of my feelings. I know that I'm not going to look for a soulmate. You're not going to look for a soulmate because when you have the other cards that were telling me a story here, it's basically how it is. Right? This is like how it is, but in the way of how you can do it. It's the way of how you can look at it from a different angle. you think to yourself and say, well, I got this. It's like, yeah, you do, but what's happening? So what's in the middle of this situation on this whole entire week? Just doing a quick day of the week reading, so see what's happening. So the Knight of Cups reversed, so there's no romance, okay? Because you could be already in love with somebody, maybe, but that's what it seems to be, okay? So let's see what the universe is saying. So this is going to be the end of the reading coming up. So let's start. Let's start from the Wednesday back to Tuesday and Monday. So it's kind of like the backwards. So 9 of Wands separate, there's fear. 10 of Cups separate, there's support. And the 6 of Cups separate, there's past. So you're going to have past because you're going to be stuck in the past on Monday. Tuesday you're going to have support. Wednesday you're going to have fear. Right? So you're going to have fear because that's what it seems to be. Now on Thursday, the 7 of Pentacles reversed, there's no vision. But then you have the 5 of Pentacles upright because you're going to have insecurity on a Thursday. Right? Because you're not looking for a career and nothing about that. But that's what it seems to be. Now, on a Friday situation, you have the Ace of Cups reversed, there's no satisfaction. The Temperance reversed, there's no healing. 6 of Pentacles upright, you're going to add kindness. 3 of Swords reversed, there's no heartbreak. 5 of Wands upright, there's chaos. Right? The Moon is upright, there's misorientations. 7 of Wands upright, there's resilience. Yep. The 7 of Swords reversed, there's no deceit. The Tower reversed, there's no transformation. But the Knight of Swords is upright because it does represent drama in this situation. So you're going to have a very, very interesting week of how it goes, because now you have to think to yourself and say, well, I got this, I know I'm in control, I know I can do it, I know how I can do it, but the way of how this is, you need to understand about how it goes. You need to set your own priorities. You need to do exactly what you're told to do. Be responsible how your actions are, your feelings are, your emotions are. But this is what it seems to be. You have to pay attention to what I'm saying, because this is what is going on. So I hope you like this reading. Please give it a like. Please give it a comment and enjoy. And I'll see you next time. Have a good day to all. And thank you so much. Bye for now. Really. Bye.